As the Byzantine troops marched to siege the fort in Macedonia, Privy Council members Andronicus Komnenos and Nicephorus Phokas are nervous. The Ottoman troops outnumber Constantine's forces, and direct conflict will mean disaster for the young Basilius.
Alright, so we're starting off here right with a really quick battle. So we saw the Ottomans here in Yanya, and we really want to get rid of them before they can do any damage. So getting rid of these small little stacks really will help us out in the future. Let's join in with soldiers of Corfu. Okay, that's good. I don't think we're going to waste our time with taking this province though, because we need to get to Macedonia. We need to make sure that we siege that down faster than the Ottomans sieged down Lyoje. Once we do that, we'll see where we go from there. It is a little bit of a race though. But it's a good thing that we got that little stack done out with very quickly and very easily. We're going to continue building these galleys though, because again, naval superiority is the most important part of the strategy. As you see, the Ottomans have built a ton of single galleys, but they're afraid to send them out because on their own they're going to be destroyed. But if they had the opportunity to get those together into a fleet, then our admiral sink all the ships, Opolis Papadopoulos, Admiral Potato with an admiral hat, he wouldn't be able to deal with that. So the way it is now, we can deal with single ships coming after us because we'll destroy those easily. Alright. So we have fort defense. I don't think we really need that right now. So we're going to sit tight, save our money, build galleys, and siege down this fort as fast as we can. I don't really see any other Ottoman troops, which is good, other than that little stack that's moving from Biga, but that's not much. That's not much at all. Oh, there's one Dalmatia though. Okay, so Uskup got taken by Siena, which is great, and we're at 7%, 21% for Macedonia. So maybe another month or two and we'll have that sieged. And if that's the case, we have 17k troops, and with a friendly fort in Lyoje, we might be able to actually defeat that stack there. If we can grab Siena, that would also be amazing. So let's take a look. Let's take a look and see. First we need that fort done out with. Come on. 29%. They're minus. Alright, we're definitely going to beat them, which is a good thing. Definitely. Like, I don't know why Siena's just sitting there. They could at least be sieging some other provinces while we're just sitting here, but, you know. AI logic. The good thing is that we keep making galleys, we keep sending it off into the middle there, we're becoming more and more of a naval power as time goes by. Alright, good. And Siena's joining us, which is great. Alright, so we have 17 plus another 7. We're absolutely going to annihilate the Ottomans there. Ah, yes, Admiral. Sink all the ships, Opolis Papadopoulos. It's like the name is so long that I actually forget it sometimes, but it was totally worth it. I think it's an awesome name. If he was actually a little bit better and had more siege, not siege pips, but had more pips generally, it'd be really good, but I guess not. Yeah. The 5 of Lyoje. Well, let's go for Lyoje first, because that's actually the more important province to deal with, and then we can go down and absolutely wreck that 5k that's sitting on Athens. Things with Athens, it's only a 3k fort. It's a level 1 fort, so it's easily taken over. So we need to make sure that we get that before they get the war score of capturing that fort. Oh man, the Ottomans are going down fast. Oh, and more reinforcements, too late. Stack wipe, yes. Okay, that's really good. Our war score went up quite a bit. Let's go get Athens. Right, the Ottomans are still sitting in Dalmatia. Alright, they're moving now. So we just gotta remember that they're there. Okay, so in that case, this 5k stack will be chased after. Because I see they're no longer in Athens, they're going towards Macedonia. Okay. Siena following us? Alright, yeah, they're going towards... Alright, they're going towards Macedonia as well, just by themselves, which is fine. We'll just join forces and wreck these guys. Another stack wipe, which would be perfect. But I'm also seeing that stack in Zira. Okay. Yeah, these guys are toast. Crispy toast, baby. Alright, but yeah, now they're coming down. Alright, I think they're gonna try to attack us? That'd be really dumb. We have double the troops. Really low morale, but double the troops. And there's also that small stack in Edirne. Maybe they're gonna... Oh. Like, it looked like they were going to, but guess not. Guess they didn't want to. Like, alright, we'll see if we can hit them. If we hit them in Edirne, they're gonna have the advantage of being in their fort. Which is bad. Which is bad, but we still have double the troops. I don't know, I'm conflicted. I think I'm gonna wait. I think they're gonna join in with... Oh, well, now Corfu's leaving. Alright, we'll see what they do. Because if we sit in Edirne with the other stack... Okay, they're going across. Alright, that's bad though. I should have joined. I should have gone to Edirne and hit them, because now this is screwing up our strategy. I wanted their stacks to be stuck in the Balkans while we siege down the rest of Anatolia. Preferably they had no stacks. If we could wipe them out, that would have been amazing, but not much we can do. For now, we're just going to go back, hit Edirne, and we'll siege that down, hopefully. And when we do, we'll chase them down in Anatolia. Not a big deal. The good news is that we have Kocaeli, and we also have Venice sitting on Suvla, which means that, you know, more forts for us to siege, which means our war score is going to go up. Now, ideally, we get Edirne before they get Kocaeli. Then, this way we can just run across and smash them while they're sitting in our fort. We get that bonus, we have double the troops. Then it's honestly easy sailing. Then we can just put maintenance down to 0. Yeah, maintenance down to 0 and send like 1k off everywhere, capture all the rest of the provinces, get Ankara, and then get peace, and we're good. This is being idealistic, but let's see. You can always believe. But now it's just a waiting game, so I'm going to speed things up a little bit here, and we will be back shortly thereafter. Yeah, this is looking good, guys. We're back. Okay, so we're at 20% for Edirne, and the Ottomans ran away and went to Sugla. Where the Venetians went, well, they're not in Sugla, clearly. So they're kind of running around somewhere, and I don't like that, because now the Ottomans have kind of rebuilt their armies. So I'm wondering if we should just peace out now, because this might go sideways on us if our allies don't cooperate. Yeah, if they don't cooperate, then they can just gather those stacks together. Like, yeah. I mean, that's quite a bit of troops. So if they gather their stacks together, then they can beat us. But if we can get the all-amazing Skanderberg just sitting in Constantinople... Okay, well, thanks, Skanderberg. Just left me. No big, I thought we were friends. You know, I did help you in your war after all, even though I'm using you to take my lands back, but you didn't hear that. Anyway, we're gonna follow this guy. We're gonna follow the Skanderberg guy, see what he's doing, because he's attacking the troops and... Oh, you know, it's smart. Take out the little stacks. So we have the straits blocked, which is good, so they can't come across. So all that we can do, really, is just take the small stacks out, hopefully. And maybe just... you know, siege down like as many provinces as we can before they siege out Sugla, and then we get enough war score. Actually, war score is 80%. We're gonna have to be very careful. Okay, we're gonna be very careful here, because if the Albanians get peace, we're gonna get like nothing, whatever they just choose to give us. Okay. Yeah, this is dicey. Okay. 96 ducats only. Alright, well. I want more though. Okay, they're going to. Alright, decided I'm not gonna siege this down, I don't think. Just gonna run over there because I really do not trust them. I don't. As much as I really want to siege it down, because just that war score would be amazing. Like, take all of the ducats, make them bankrupt. Okay, maybe not bankrupt, but we would be rich. Swimming in the dough. Just throw all the dough in the Mediterranean and jump inside. It'd be amazing. Okay. Alright, Sugla. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we get just from sitting here. Well, we're getting more. We get war reps. Alright, that's with war reps. Okay. Okay, this is better. This is actually way better. Now imagine if we actually sieged it down and we took it. Okay. Okay. We just speak to the Privy Council.
Constantinus, happy with his victory, reports to the Privy Council for advice on what peace deal should be negotiated. He suggested that they take the provinces of Edirne, Kaçeli and Hura, along with war reparations and ducats. The rest would be left to Albania to negotiate.
Alright, so the advice I got was to just take the provinces, ducats, and war reps. I think it's a pretty good deal, actually, because we have some debts that we have to pay. Not many, but we have debts to pay. And once we pay those off, we'll be in a decent position to start, I don't know, doing things like building a navy, building an army. Like, we'll have money. It's important, even if we don't do it immediately. Just the fact that we'll have some cash is great. Alright, but what we'll do now is that we're going to just give the rest to Albania before we unpause. And then hopefully they'll transfer over our cores in like a quick negotiation afterwards. Like, it really depends. Like, sometimes Skanderberg gives you a couple provinces, and sometimes he gives you all of the Greek cores. It all depends on their war score, of course, right? Which is why we want to give them everything so that we can maximize their war score. Otherwise, they would lose all these provinces. Okay, that's Albania. And that's Albania. Okay. Alright, so we got our provinces from the Ottomans directly. Now, let's just hope that the Albanians peace out really soon, because it doesn't look like they have an army. And I'm not really seeing Venice anywhere. Like, 2K and like Nikbolu is not very, not very positive. So if they peace out right now, I think we're in good shape. It's like, oh man, like they still have that stack on Sugla. And if they lose Sugla, that's so much more war score that's lost. Alright, we'll have to see. But either way, like, we've set ourselves in a pretty good position, because having Edirne and having like those provinces there in like Anatolia means that they can't cross the border anymore if we have ships, right? So any future war, we can block the straits and just essentially take all of these Ottoman provinces in the Balkans, right? Even if we get nothing, like worst case scenario, we get nothing, we could do that. Although ideally we want to have as many Balkan provinces as possible after this war. Especially our cores. But having Edirne is huge. That's the most important province that we want. Like, Kokchili, now we're gonna call it Optimati because the Greeks obviously have a different name. So now it's Optimati. Optimati and Huda are also great. Huda economically, and like Optimati just because it's across the straits from Constantinople. Like in the future war, if we didn't take Kokchili, that would become the province that would actually be the Ottoman capital. Okay, so of course the Albanians actually had to screw everything up for us. As you see, they lost a lot of provinces in the Balkans. They lost Macedonia, and they're now being sieged in Albania. I mean, like, they'd probably be able to take it back if they all work together to go run over to Lyoje and destroy the Ottomans there. But yeah, like, thankfully we're blocking the straits, so the other 14,000 troops in Anatolia can't cross over. But they did a pretty miserable job in terms of holding on to the land in the Balkans. So I don't know what kind of peace deal they're gonna make. We might not actually get any land. Like, hopefully they can take back at least Macedonia. Because if they do that, then we're okay. They'll have enough war score to make a decent peace deal. Like, I don't know, maybe give us like inexpensive lands like Yanya and whatever, right? Yeah. They have a decent fleet though still. They have a decent fleet. Just looking at it for next war. Because we will have another war with the Ottomans. We want to take all their land in the east. So we're making a couple Karaks, because we want to make sure that for that next war as well, providing we get some more land, like either way we're going to have this war anyways, but providing we get more land, and we have an even better amount of sailors and manpower, etc., we want to have naval superiority as well, not just for the Ottomans, but for the Venetians. So we're building Karaks, because we have enough galleys right now. We have 19 ships total, I think about 15 galleys. And we're going to use those Karaks to make sure that the Venetians don't stand a chance. Naval superiority, especially against the Venetians, the Ottomans, later like Aragon, Castile, is so important. And yeah, it seems like the army might be like the most important thing in terms of getting the Balkans and all that kind of stuff. But really, in the Mediterranean, whoever rules the seas rules the land, and it's really important that we hold superiority there. Oh, they're attacking Lyoje, and yes, okay, they knocked the Ottomans out from there. That's really good news for us. So they took back Macedonia, they ousted the Ottomans from Lyoje, which means they're probably going to be able to get a couple more lands and then maybe give us like a half-decent peace deal. I was really pessimistic for a while, I'm not going to lie. I was looking at this going on and I was just like, oh, come on. Like, we did so good and you're screwing it all up. Just, you should have had peace. Like, we lost Sula too, right? So if they just negotiated peace as soon as we negotiated peace, that would have been amazing. Like, everybody would have gotten a better deal. Right. The Mamluks are kind of far away. For an alliance, the Mamluks are kind of far away. Like now that we're done the war, we're looking for allies. So, Austria, Poland, Mamluks, like all of them. Hungary's not an option anymore because it's now Austria-Hungary, so they're in a PU is essentially one nation. We can't individually ally with Hungary. But it would be great to have Austria, just because when we go after Venice, they'd be a great help. And Poland would be good because Poland's always been good in terms of Byzantine runs, and they join us. Oh no! Okay, we have the Austrians. The Austrians just declared war. Okay, this is bad news. This is bad news because as conquest, which means that they're trying to go for like Vidin, and we need Bulgaria. So hopefully the Albanians hold off. Yeah, hopefully the Albanians hold off and they don't make peace soon. I just don't want those lands to be available for Austria to get. Oh man. Alright, what's this, Austria? What do you want? Access. You know what, we're not going to give them access. Because if we give them access, then they can get to Anatolia and they can have a lot of war score. If we say no, everything is occupied by Albania, then they can't get any war score. And then they can't get any provinces. So we're going to stick with that. We're going to ignore that. Alright. Alright, let's fight these separatists. Full maintenance, baby. Food for the peasant soldiers. Okay. Alright, that's good. Build some cogs too, because we're going to need them for future conquests, like places like Kandar or Karaman or whatever, where we need to sail our troops over. It looks like some action's happening in Kandar, but we'll take a look at that soon. Okay. Man, the Ottomans are getting jumped on by everybody. Albania, Venice, Corfu, Naxos, us, Austria, Hungary. Like, I don't even know if they have allies that are joining Austria, Hungary to go after the Ottomans, but the Ottomans are having a bad day. Like, I guess we're kind of helping them out by not giving Austria military access, but it's for our own benefit. Like, we want everything from the Ottomans. We don't want to give that to anyone. We don't want to give it to Austria, not to Hungary, not to Venice, not to Albania. So let Albania just give us our land back. They can take one province. 2 provinces max, probably. I don't see them take more than 2 provinces. And we'll destroy them in the war later on. Alright. Sitting in a fort. I'll have an advantage here. Flash damage, alright, let's just do it. Alright, we're also fabricating on Venice. Because we want to eventually declare war on them, as we said. So we're going to go for Evia, which they call Negroponte. And we're going to go ahead and put claims on them there later on, once we get 20 points. Because we want to be able to have Cassius Belli to invade them with the help of Austria. And then probably not give Austria any land. But we'll make ourselves a good amount of money and get some of the Greek islands. Best case scenario, we get all the Greek islands, because once we get all the Greek islands, we complete a mission, which is amazing. Okay. Alright, I don't know. I'm conflicted. I want to see that we get provinces from Albania, but at the same time, I don't want them to, make peace, just because of that Austria issue. Alright, but Austria's already taken Crimea. I guess they're allied. But they shouldn't have access to go all the way around the Black Sea to the Ottomans, which is good news. So let them just peace out Crimea for ducats or whatever it is. Well, and Albania made peace. Okay, well, let's see. Alright, all the Greek court. Alright, that is amazing. Look at that. We have Greece. Well, almost Greece. We still need the islands in Evia. But otherwise, we have Greece. We have all of the mainland Greek provinces. All that's left is to get those Bulgarian provinces that the Hungarians and Austrians are going to soon grab. And then the rest is going to be in the next Ottoman War. Like all those areas on the right. But we do have some adventures to do, but that's going to be for the next episode. Serbia and Bosnia are next on our list. We need to make sure that we secure those lands before Austria-Hungary gets them. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you for enjoying this second episode. There will obviously be a continuation, and we will see how it goes. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the page, and I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Let's see what happens with the Empire. Out of Byzantium, coming back.
The first war with the Ottomans is over, and the empire has regained its core lands in Greece and has a foothold in Anatolia. A new war is looming with Serbia, Bosnia, and Kandar. Is the empire ready for a new conflict so soon after the last? We'll find out next time.